So here's your classwork. I'll give you guys a few minutes. Go for it. Number 1. So number 1 is 1.09, and number 2 is 0.3, and it just continues, which, by the way, in fraction world would be 1/3, which means that since it's a nice number, you could actually do this without the log. I could show you later if you want. So let's move on to actually using this to solve some equations. Exponential equations, that is. So go ahead and write down your directions, and the title's probably a good thing to get down as well. I'll give you a few moments. So we're going to solve exponential equations again. It's going to be exactly the same thing we just did, but the only difference is in the last problems we did, they were already in log form. They're going to start off in exponential form this time, so we just need to change it to log form, and then it's exactly the same. So let's go ahead and do it. Go ahead and write down your directions in number 1. So the last time we did exponential equations, we tried to make the bases equal. That won't be possible here, so we're going to have to change it to log form, do the whole change of base thing, and then we can do it. So I'm looking for what do I need to raise 5 to get 11. We know it's got to be somewhere between 1 and 2. So it'll probably be close to 1.43, but that was for 10, I think, when we did that one. All right, so here we go. So step 1, what does your steps tell you to do here, guys? Log form. So what's my base? Base is 5. What is the exponent?
11.
Well, I'm sorry, not the exponent, but what we're taking the log of. It's 11. And the exponent is x. All right, so here we go. Now that it's that, we can just do change of base. So we're going to do log 11 over log 5, and we can use our calculator to get our answer. So there's our answer for number 1, 1.49. So step 1, change it to log form, right? That way we can get the variable out of the exponent. So log base 6 of 8 is negative t plus 2. All right, so now we need to change a base, right? Base 10. So it's going to be log base 10 of 8 over log base 10 of 6. On the left side, that is. And let's use our calculators there. What's log 10 divided by log 6? 1.16 equals negative 2 plus t. And now we're going to have to get t by itself, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is subtract 2 on both sides. Now you might want to keep your calculators handy if you're not too hot with decimals here. How do we take 2 away from 1.6? Well, I'm just going to use a calculator. 1.16 minus 2 is negative 0.84. And that's negative t, but I still need to get rid of that negative, so I need to divide by negative 1. And now I've got t is 0.84. And that's solving exponential equations using the change of base formula. Let's do it. All right, so let's have you guys try some. There you go. Okay, for the first one, you should have gotten something pretty close to 5. I think my last class got something like 5.03. That's rounding. That's close enough. The exact answer, by the way, is 5, and I know it's 5 because 2 to the 5th power is 32. So that one's one you could do without logs. But the second one is a log required problem. I believe it's negative 0.9